My door closed. It is, yes. Alrighty. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Porsche My Team Career Mode. Today we've got an absolute cracker. I hope, anyway. We're going to Spa, which is probably my favourite track. No, it is my favourite track on the entire calendar. So that should be good stuff. And afterwards, we have a little bit of... Hang on, let me find it. No, this one. There it is. We have a little bit of Hungary as well. Speaking of Hungary, I am very. But yeah, so it's quite a topsy-turvy one. We've got Spa, which is fantastic, good fun, great track, good pace. Straight into, like, my worst track on the calendar. So it's quite literally best and then straight to worst. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight into the action because, why not? Nothing else to say. Let's get stuck in. Good to be back. I say that like I've been gone for a week. I've been gone for one day. I'd usually be gone for a week and then come back and be like, oh, it's good to be back. Still, though, I do hope that I can continue to be back on my little streak of streaming every day, because that's always good stuff. I also completely forgot that this is a sprint weekend, which is going to put a bit of a spanner in the works, because I'm not going to get as much practice. Let me quickly get some dust off my wheel. The amount of dust that my bedroom, like, creates is genuinely insane. Might be because... Shut up. Softs. Is that all I get? Oh, I get two set. That's it. Alright, fair enough. It might be because my bedroom literally has no ventilation. There is one window in it. It's very small, and that is so loud. Why is that so loud? Let me turn that down for you lot as well, because that just seems very, very loud for no apparent reason. Yeah, here we go. We're back in the My Team. It's been a few days. It's been like, what, 4 days since the last episode. And what do we... I don't even remember what the tracks were. That's how, you know, shot my memory is. Was it in Monaco? I'm pretty sure it was Monaco and Imola. Although it couldn't... No. Oh, no, it was Austria and Britain, of course. I remember the historic Austrian Grand Prix where I finished, like, 4th? Yeah, 4th. That was some good stuff. Huh? You just want one representative lap? I would have thought you'd want, like, 3 or 5. Alright, works for me. Less effort. Which is always good. Wheel feels a little bit dodgy, but we're okay. And let's see how we get on. Honestly, expectations are kind of high. I think there are points today. I just seem quite quick around Spa compared to the AI-controlled AI. So we'll see. The sprint should give us a good indication anyway. I mean, of course, the sprint doesn't mean anything, really. I always say the same thing. The sprint just means nothing. It's a shame in real life that 3 of the last 6 races are sprints, because it's just, yeah, it's a bit crap. What can you do? Speaking of, I am actually going to be doing a watch-along of said sprint weekends. Well, I'll be there tomorrow at the very least, on Friday. Is tomorrow Friday? Yeah, it is. We've got quali, actually sprint quali and practice. I don't think I'll watch practice. I might do, to sort of test if everything works, but in terms of the entertainment value, there's not much there. So I might just skip practice. I might actually, because it's in Texas, of course, it might be quite late for me. So that could be ideal, because that means I could get on and do, like, the Checo career, and then a couple hours later, I could go straight into the sprint quali. That would be ideal. We'll see, though. A lot of liveries coming out as well, which is quite interesting. I wonder why they all chose Texas. I get it's cool, and it's, like, the main American race. Maybe apart from Vegas, but, yeah, I don't know. They do look cool, though. I like the Williams one a lot. 9/10 up in one sector. I know I'm on softs, but that is quite quick. And for the first time, and maybe the last time actually as well, the Porsche boys are 1 and 2. Because no one else has done a lap yet. But you know. Forget about that. We're 1 and 2. And that's good. I feel really slow for some reason. Might just be the car or the tyres, I don't know, but I feel really slow. Yeah, I'm half a second down, so I wasn't just feeling it, I actually was. Oh, well, that's why. Jeez Louise, 30% in 2 laps! Okay. Note to self, don't use these tyres in a race. It's not going to go well. At all. I might only just do the 3 laps in this, because I don't think my car's going to actually survive another 2 afterwards. We're still 1 and 2. There is a, I think that's a Racing Bulls. No, that's a Williams. Yeah. There's a Williams and a Mercedes out, and yet we're still 1 and 2. Go on, the boys. Oh, hang on. Got to reset this. There we go. Wow! This changes nothing. I mean, I haven't crashed yet, so that's cool, I guess. I'm still 3 seconds up on the Delta as well, so it's not like I'm really slow. Ah, we're no longer 1 and 2. Ow. But I enjoyed it while it lasted. I think that'll do me. I can't really be bothered doing another 2 laps. Skidding about the gaff. Let's try, we could probably do one more program. Tyre management, I guess. Although, tyre management, do they even, like, consider the fact I'm on softs? So, like, you know, it'll be harder? Or are they just gonna make it normal? Who knows? Not seeing any rain yet. I can't hear the game. Well, thank you for telling me, mate, because if you didn't tell me, then... Oh, that's why. Okay. Boom. Alright, tell me if that's better. But yeah, thank you, Dan. If you didn't tell me that, I would have gone the whole stream without realising. It's such a weird thing that happens. Like, every time I turn on my PC, a few settings just reset themselves. It's very strange. Like, my FPS locks at 60 every time I turn it on, and now I've got this thing where it just changes all my settings. It's very odd, but thank you for telling me, and I hope that fixed it. Should have done. Let me know if that did. If you don't mind. Was I just down the Delta for a split second there, or am I just blind? Probably the latter. Gotta be all careful now. You're just a little loud. I think that's just my voice, to be honest. I am speaking a lot louder than usual today. Oh. Alright, so... that should be good. Alright, we move. Round we go. I mean, I'm doing pretty well, to be fair. I'm up on the Delta. The tyre wear's in the green. I feel like I'm driving when there's a safety car out. It's that slow, but there you go. Nice. Now I can earn a bit of time back. What can we get up to? 320, 330. Come on, 340. No. Okay. Other than that, you're good? Alright, thanks, mate. That's a very crucial message, because like I said, I actually had that a while ago. I was doing a 100% race around... Shut up, Mark! I'm telling him back off. I liked him on, but he keeps talking over me. I was doing a 100% race at Monza, and I didn't realise my stream was stuttering the entire way through, and no one actually, no one told me, which I don't really expect them to, because at the end of the day, it's my stream and my problem, but I think you know what I mean. And I cancelled it like 30 laps in, and it was really good fun. So, yeah, you've saved me a lot of frustration there, thanks. Anyway, that's practice done. I can't be bothered doing the fuel management or tyre management or whatever it was. We're going to get straight into sprint quali, which is good fun. We do take P... 1.7 seconds. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's see if that transfers into sprint quali. You're right, King RVR Gaming. Cool name. Alright, begin. Quick, 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 quick. Let's get out of the garage as fast as possible. I need to get some quali laps in. Go, please, speed. Well, I'm hoping that practice result is a sign of things to come. Being P1 by nearly 2 seconds is quite ridiculous. Ah! Wheel bug. All good. Okay, medium tyres. Nice setup, by the way. Thanks, mate. Many, many years of saving up and researching, and it's come together nicely. Very happy with it. Alright, now I am just hoping this lap is good enough to get through, because I don't really want to have to do another lap on used tyres. I don't think that would bode well for me. So let's just try and do it first try. I should have enough pace, even if the practice result is a bit of a fluke. Holy shit, dude, racing line is off now. Well done. Okay. Let's just forget about that message. Visit the opticians is my advice. Good stuff. You got a good work? I will, mate. I'll try my hardest. Wish I could see the other drivers' sector times. Of course, they have to actually finish a lap first, but it'd still be nice to compare, like during their laps and also during mine. You know, like in real life when they have like 3 drivers at once at the bottom. That'd be cool. I think used a bit too much overtake there, you know. Oh yeah, definitely. We should still be fast enough though. Little purple sector to sector 1. Which is to be expected. My straight line speed might actually be good for a weekend. Nice. Oh, very, very nice. Okay. Little P1 in the slowest car. Come on, then. Why not? Love it. And this ain't like Monaco, where the AI are just really bad. I think the AI are decent around here, but... You know what? I'm going to stop saying the AI are crap and instead say I'm really good. Because that isn't the actual reason. But I need to big myself up in one way or another. But we take a P1 in SQ1. Add Mark, get on. Oh, Mark Webber made it as well. Go on, son. 2 temps. I love it. Good stuff. Still like 2.5 seconds behind me, but it's still good stuff. Do you know what I mean? Alright. Welcome to SQ2, where we have another set of medium tyres. I don't really understand the rule of having to use mediums in sprint qualifying. I don't quite get it. Why do I have to use mediums? I'm not too sure. But we need a 40... Oh, wow. So if I just do the exact same lap time I just did, I'll still be like 1.5 seconds clear from getting knocked out. Alright. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Go, go, go. Why does my wheel say damage Mori? I've never noticed that. What does that mean? Anyway, quali lap. Let's not get distracted by some random sticker. And, begin. 31.3. Thrown off a Bearman through Sector 1. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad, though. I think. Definitely need to make a habit of remembering my actual sector times. Whee! Oh, bit on the grass. All good. Oh, 350, go on, 350, 350, ow. Well, we're 1 second up through Sector 1, as to be expected. Good stuff. Honestly, taking this quite casually, to be honest. Because I know that even if my Sector 2 and 3 are quite mediocre, I'm still going to get through by a good margin, so... No real stress. Woo! Nice. Somehow found another 1/2 second up on Bearman. That lap time must have been quite smelly. Now, it'd be much appreciated if this Sauber could get out of my way. That would be lovely. Come on, move. Oh, I've run out of ERS. I don't know how that's happened. I used less than my first run. Okay, that's cool, I guess. 43.1. So quicker than my Q1 lap and should see us firmly into SQ3. Which is a shame because it just means nothing. Like, I wish I could get P1 in actual quality. That would be quite cool, but... by an even bigger margin that time. Oh, jeez Louise. This car feels good, but... it's not good enough to the point where I should be getting P1 by that margin. And now we have 1 run left on the soft tyres. It seems like everyone's doing their laps quite early, which is interesting. So we are going to have to get a 42.9 to get provisional pole at the very least. And, oh, look at that! Oh, it's like Baku all over again. Leclerc and Verstappen setting the exact same lap times. That's quite cool. Only this time, of course, it was Leclerc who said it first, so he actually gets, you know, gets ahead. Nice. That's cool. Cool reference, that. Thanks, EA. It is still a 42.9, though, that we have to be in order to get a provisional pole. I say provisional, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to improve. They are on used tyres now. Of course, you only get 1 set of softs in SQ3, so I'm going to assume they're not going to improve, but you never know. Both of the Ferraris are out for another lap. Everyone else staying in, so it is going to be a 42.9 to get on pole. Let's see what we can do. Into turn 1, the braking was okay. A little bit late, but it's alright. Just get on the exit and everything is forgiven. And we're away. Up through Erosion Radion. Nice. Actually going to wait a little bit until the DRS comes on. Go down to about 55. 31.1. I have put in a 30.4. Excellent news. Really pushing the vehicle now. That was some good bit of braking, that. Oh, Nelly. That's quite close. Good fun, though. Now, this should require very little amount of braking. There you go, like none. Nice. And then we make our way around. Little bit of snappage, but all okay. 15 dead for Sector 2. I'm going to thunderblast it in a 14.7. Still need a good Sector 3 for pole. I played that game when I was 13 years old, but I stopped it because my mum hated it. Well, no offence, but your mother seems to have... She's been quite strict, considering there's just some cars. It's not my place to judge. Round the final corners we come. The bus stop chicane, I've run out of overtake again. 42.8 is the time to beat. I'm going to put in a 42.8. Oh, it's going to be so close. One! Pole position. In the sprint. That was very close as well. Hey, that was... Oh, yes. By just under a tenth, we take pole in the sprint. In the worst car. It just makes sense. I missed the game. It's very good, yeah. I'd miss it too if I wasn't allowed to play it. That's tough. My condolences. It's such a shame that it just contributes to nothing. That sprint pole, because like even if I win the sprint race, it's like the equivalent of getting 7th. You know, it's great and it's an achievement, but it's not the same as like winning a Grand Prix or getting an actual pole. Do you know what I mean? We'll take it though. You know, I still have to put in the lap time in order to get pole position, which I did. I honestly thought it'd be a lot easier than that. I didn't think it'd be just under a tenth. I thought it'd be like a couple tenths, considering the pace earlier on. You know, I got through SQ2 by 7 tenths. I think on my actual quali, I feel like I need to just eat more overtake throughout the lap and then just use it at the very end. Because like SQ2 and SQ3 laps, both times, I ran out of overtake before the bus stop, and that probably cost me about a tenth, so yeah. Save up there, and we should find even more time. Now, is this game going to load or what? It's 2025, I shouldn't have to wait this long on a loading screen. Like, come on, lock in. There we go, good stuff. Oh, it's a bit of an overcast day at Spa. No rain, though, which is a massive positive, a massive boost to my afternoon. Mediums the whole way, sounds good. Honestly, the hard tyres do sound, like, usable. I would like to use them for the race, though. It's just that I don't think my mediums are going to do 8 laps. Well, they're going to, because I'm not using hards. And begin the Belgian Grand Prix sprint with a Porsche on pole. And Mark Webber is all the way back there. I can see him. He's actually starting in P15. So he managed to get through SQ1 and then finish P15 in SQ2, which is second to last. That's pretty poor, if you ask me. I won't lie. But, what can you do? He's not last. So, we move. There's good old Tim Tramnitz. Already got a sprint pole today. Looking to get you a little sprint win as well. That'd be ideal. Although I do have Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Norris, Piastri, Russell all right behind me. So, hopefully it kicks off at turn 1. The AI aren't really likely to do that, but you never know. Hopefully a little Spa 2012 happens, just not including me. There's probably Lance Stroll lines up at the back of the grid. And we are going to begin the sprint race. I believe it's 8 laps long, so yeah. Little tiny, I mean it is called a sprint for a reason. And we're off. Not a bad start, bit of wheel spin, but we do seem to be away and way clear of Charlie. As through turn 1 we go, and we're off. Oh, there's a bit of contact behind me. Verstappen and Hamilton reigniting their rivalry. That's good stuff. I like it. Keep doing that. Already a second clear of them two, so it's now just a fight between me and Charlie. Fight, fight, fight. What's the straight line speed like? Is it a through go? Here comes Sebastian Vettel moment. No, it isn't. Okay, we seem to be okay for the first lap. I think realistically that straight is the only place I'm really under threat from. There's nowhere else to really overtake throughout the rest of the lap, and I seem to have quite good straight line speed, so I'm hoping that's enough to keep me ahead, but it is Leclerc, and my car is already skidding on lap 1. Cool, Verstappen and Hamilton are really giving it some. Look how far back they are already. My nose, stop itching back. This is outrageous stuff. Come on. Fastest sector 2. Not bad. I use hot lap. I should... No. I was thinking I could maybe break DRS, but unfortunately not. But we do complete lap numero uno, and we are winning. Which I'm not really that surprised by. At the same time, though, it is quite cool. Quick, quick, quick! Well, I'm outside of Charlie's DRS now. As long as I do that down this straight, I should be able to stay in the lead. So let's see. Right, Berenice. Another little purple sector 1. I like it. .5 now. I like the look of that. Of course, Leclerc is going to cash up through the corners because he's got more downforce. But down the straights, I'm gone. Pew! See you later. Let's also look for Hamilton, who has managed to jump Verstappen and get into P3. See if he can catch up to Charlie. That'll be quite fun. Little Ferrari mid-off for P2. Hang on, Charlie's got a bit close there. I'm not happy about that. Stay away, Charlie. Stay away from me. You're right, Oliver. And Tommy. Dynamic duo. Okay, 1.2. We're good. Nice. Oh, bit bumpy. Alright, though. Good stuff. 45.8. I imagine... Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's going to get beaten. Not by much, though. And yeah, as long as we're outside the DRS here, then I'm just big chilling. Now it's just about, like, you know, not crashing. Which it's me, so I probably will eventually. I think Mark Webber's up a few places as well. Go on, lad. Love that for him. Oh, hang on, I think Verstappen's having a go on Hamilton. Where's your V10? I only use it during the Checo career. I make it a bit more special. I did try and use a different sound for this. I tried a V8 and a V12. They just don't really sound that good, if I'm honest. Might try them again. I did have a what was it? I think it was the V8, and it was okay. But I do actually think this sounds a little bit better. I don't even mind the original engines, which I know is a hot take. But yeah, if I'm back on tomorrow doing the Checo career, then the V10 shall return. 1.9 now? How's that happen then? I have no idea. It's good though. I'm just confused. Maybe Hamilton can have a go. I mean, he's now within... Oh, wow. Leclerc's really slow. What's happened to Charlie? Oh, no. It's gone so catastrophically wrong for him. How has he dropped back so much? I mean, it's good for me, but... I don't know. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I'm not even looking at the track anymore. I'm just looking behind me. I'm looking at this battle. Because the Ferrari should give it a go at each other at this point. Yeah, there you go. And Hamilton's done it. Fair play, Lewis. He's got past Charlie. He's got the fastest lap. He might actually start catching up to me, like, considerably. I hope not. The sprint win, although it is only a sprint, it would still feel very nice. And I'd be quite hopeful going into the Grand Prix as well. I need Verstappen to get stuck in, because he's miles back. No, the Red Bull's a little bit off pace, but come on, son. He is catching, but it's not astronomical. Wow, Leclerc's pace has really fallen off a bridge. That is unreal. He went from, like, not matching me, but being like a tenth slower than me. Now he's more like a second. Go Lawson. He's not doing... I don't know which one he is. Actually, no, is that both of them? I think that is both of them. I think he's currently last, or second to last, which is tough. I like Liam Lawson a lot. I'm glad he's, like, not rejuvenated his career. I don't think it was in doubt. But, like, of course, starting the season by going out in Q1, like, every single time, and then getting dumped out after 2 races, he's been quite good, I think. Very underrated. Hang on. I've been asked to say, I've been demanded to say the unfunniest thing I think the internet has produced in a very long time. Now that I actually understand what it means, it's just so dumb. And the fact that someone's actually made, like, generational wealth off it as well is quite sad. .6, he's getting closer! No! I should be okay. It's just quite scary when you've got a 7-time world champion chasing you down. In a Ferrari with the fastest lap, no less. Ha ha? Well, it's not really ha ha. It is so unfunny. There are actually some times when I'm, like, talking to some friends and, like, whether it's me or someone else accidentally says like that. Like, say for example, like me right now, we'd be talking about something and I'll just say, oh, he's 6-7 tenths behind me, and then everyone around me will just, like, start, like, chuckling or, like, giggling, like and it's like, it's just so silly. Roman Lover, that might be the strangest message that I've received, and I've had some really odd ones. I'm not sure what led you to say that. It's a bit odd, to be honest. I'd be concerned for you if that wasn't, like, a copy and paste. If you actually type that yourself, then, wow, you must really have nothing better to do. 3 laps remaining, still holding a 2-second cushion. Although the car is getting a bit, you know, slidey. Quick. Nice. And another. Nice. Yeah, tyres are really quite rotten at this stage, aren't they? Ah, 40. Okay, well, at least it's equal across all tyres, which is quite rare for me. It's usually the rears that are twice as worn as the, you know, the fronts. .8 now. Scary stuff. I like that message. We could all learn from others' mistakes. True. It's just a bit odd to say to a fat bloke playing the F1 game. I feel like that would be more of a useful thing to say to, like, someone that's just sort of doing nothing, or like a scientist. I don't know. Come on, build some lead back using my unbelievable Porsche V6 engine. I'm back again. Progress report on Max. It's not looking good, if I'm honest. It's really not. Why's my screen just turned off then? Oh, it's come back on. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's bad news. They're just refusing to do anything, and he will probably end up being there for the rest of time. But at least he gets to watch me win the sprint race, though. That's quite cool, I guess. Although, it's just that Sector 2. I'm losing so much time. We should be okay, though. He's not going to gain half a second in one sector. Right? Yes? Surely. Oh. Braking is way off. Oh, my eyes are so dry. It's because I don't blink throughout an entire race sometimes. Alright, go, go, go. Run away. Run away from the scary Ferrari man. Quick. Oh, he's right there. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick. Go. Okay. The gap's kind of going back up. Well, actually, it's sort of maintained itself. Okay. Pretty horrifying. Whoa! That could have gone very wrong. Sometimes if you take too much curb around there, your car gets, like, stuck in the middle, and you just sort of die. Gasly signing with Alpine for a few more years is dumber than Miami in the calendar for a decade. True. I don't really see Alpine ever getting into, like, top 4, top 3 area. And a bit like Haas, they're just sort of, like, doomed to stay in the midfield. They've actually gotten a lot worse this year. So yeah, I know it's like French driver, French team and all that, and obviously it secures at least a seat in F1, but I feel like Gasly's, you know, he should set himself higher standards. He's a very good driver. But we're about to win the Belgian Grand Prix sprint race. No one knows how or why, but we've done it. Good stuff. I feel like I should be celebrating more, but to be honest, it's like I always say, the sprint just means nothing. Like, 8 points is great, but that's also the equivalent of getting, what? 7th. Wow. But yeah, we'll take it, though. You still need the pace. You still need to drive the car, and that's what I did, so. You're right, EV Master. Wow, Mark Webber lost 22 seconds to me in 8 laps. I feel like that's really bad. That's like 2.6 or 8 seconds a lap. That is a lot. I'm not happy about that, Mark. I mean, even his fastest lap is 2 seconds off my... Wow. Mark, we have got to lock in, mate, because that's pathetic. That is pathetic. Not having it. If you don't improve, I will be sacking you, because he costs a lot of money as well. Like, he costs, like, pretty much all of my remaining budget to sign him, and he's just a bit crap. Oh, well. Welcome to actual qualifying, the thing that means something. And, well, we're looking for another Q3. We're looking for a strong Q3, maybe a top 5, maybe a top 6, that kind of area would be ideal. Ferrari, the sprint gives them a reason to screw up their car, saying the drivers it was perfect. They do seem to do that, don't they? There seems to be a trend of, like, the Ferrari engineers just ignoring what their drivers say. I mean, Leclerc says the car's shit because they have to lift and coast around every circuit. And now Ferrari are trying to chuck him out for it, which is a bit outrageous. Mark Webber currently in the bottom 5, which is quite sad to see. 46 dead. To get through, we need a 45-7. Considering I was in the 43s in normal quali, I think we'll be alright. But no, I know Hamilton went there for, like, his, you know, he probably hasn't got that many years left, and he wanted to, I just had a massive brain fart. He probably wants to just drive a Ferrari for the sake of driving a Ferrari. Are you the same guy from Reddit who posted a photo of a 1x1 Max cutout on his bed? I mean, considering I don't have a Reddit account, I'm gonna say no. Lando Norris, good. That's a good one. That good message. Lando Norris, I like it. You just had a massive fart? No. I mean, sometimes, no. You know when, like, sometimes you're saying something and then your brain just, like, stops working and you just pause for 5 seconds. A brain fart, not a... Nice. It's good to see you, Joe. Good one. Cool cutout, though. It is cool. It's a shame. I mean, I think I might upgrade, and by that I mean I'll get one that's portraying Max at a little bit of an older age, because in that one he's 18 or 19. I want to get one in, like, when he's at least in his, like, mid-20s. That'd be cool. Bit more recent. But we'll see. I'm kind of under pressure here. That first sector was very, very smelly. Not happy about it. I know what you mean. I'm sure you do. It was funny, though. Quick! Okay, I think I'm alright now. Maybe not. No, maybe not. I don't know. It's a crap lap, but at the same time, my pace is so good. Oh. Only 2 seconds. It's not that much. It's alright. It's okay. Who can drive the line that perfectly? Not me. Definitely not. Probably... Probably Alonso. Because he's the most experienced. Alright, it's going to be a 43.4. That's very slow. That's half a second or so off my SQ3 lap. It's still, you know, a first, so we'll take it. But there's a lot to improve. Max is looking at you, wanting you to win this race. It's actually, for the first time, and probably the only time this season, actually doable. But it is going to take something special in the race, though, because obviously the race is long. A lot of fart-based shows going on here, smelly and fresh. I never even thought about that, to be honest, but you are right, yeah. Opinion on Mercedes keeping Osama bin Russell is a crazy name, but yeah. And Kit... Those are the 2 craziest slander names I've ever heard, ever. But I think... Who are they going to get that's, like, better, really? I mean, of course, Russell was always going to be there. He's, like, top 3 drivers on the grid right now, in my opinion. And if you don't keep Antonelli, I think he'll come good. He's been good. And who else, really? Unless you go for, like... I don't even know. I don't even know who else is available right now, unless you go and bring back, like, Stoffel Van Dorn or, like, Nick de Vries. I mean, who are you going to get? when do you have a live? I mean the time of day. If you're referring to my live streams, which I assume you are, I try and go live at 1 PM every day. Although I've been a bit lackluster the last couple days. What level AI am I using? 110. Am I even going to make the line? Oh yeah, of course I am. Mr. Alpine, I'd be very appreciative if you could move when you complete your hot lap. Alright, now... Get out my face. Quick, quick, quick. Quick. Nice, well done. Alright, Aston Martin, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Just, like, move. Okay, just stop there. That'll do. A little bit of a slipstream as well. Decent. Thanks, mate. Who are you? Alonso? Of course it is. Legend. And I'm off. Whee! Who's better, Michael Schumacher or Sir Lewis Hamilton? I want to say Schumacher. I think Schumacher. No real, I can't really give a definitive reason. I just look at them two and think, Schumacher. Although I do put Hamilton third in my all-time list, so it ain't like I'm biased or anything. And of course, there's no taking away the fact he is statistically the greatest. Oh shit. I'm dead. Alright, move! This is another really bad lap. I need to lock it in for, you know, Q3. If I make it. Which I should, but still. That's track limits really off. Yeah, but it's not like I gained anything. I just went off because I'm reading chat. Happens quite a lot. Just for clarification, I'm not, like, not seeing your messages. I'm just not saying them things because I'm not 12. Well, welcome to Q3. And, I think pole is possible, but a top 5 would be ideal. I think top 5 is more than, you know, enough for me. 44 dead. Yeah, I can do a 44 dead easy. I could get a top 3 quite easily, I reckon. Isn't playing with trajectory cheating? I'm not sure what trajectory means. Whatever that is, I'm not using it, so, yeah. Alright, begin. Come on, Wheelbug, fix yourself. There you go. Well done. Yeah, no, I think a top 3 is very doable here. If I can get into the 42s, then it's a pole, but that's going to take quite a good one. Honestly, just keeping it clean. The visual that shows when to brake and which lines to take. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call that trajectory. It's not really what that means, but no, it isn't cheating. Absolutely not. It's easy, yes. It makes the game easier, yes. It's comfortable, indeed. But cheating, no. Cheating would be, you know, injecting files into the game. Like in an FPS, how you get like wall hacks or aimbot. No, this is a feature of the game, making it totally legal and not cheating. Fastest Sector 1, but a very smelly opening to Sector 2. It's alright though, you can always recover. Nice. No grass. Ooh, that's lovely. That's like my cup of tea this morning. It was lovely. Nice. But it's a lot cleaner than my first lap. And my second one. Apart from then. Might have just ruined it. Oh, yeah, I definitely just butchered that. Oh, Nelly. I tried to learn from my mistake of Q2 and actually just ended up making an entirely different mistake. Good to know. I always felt it was like aim assist, though. Yes, that's actually a very good comparison, but the difference is that isn't cheating because it's part of the game. You could say it's free, and it's like, you know, cheap and easy, because that I agree with. The line is completely cheap. Makes the game really easy, but that's why I use it. So, yeah. 44, that should be a top 3. Bit disappointed, though. That should have been a poll, but it's a top 2. But, yeah. But the thing that a lot of people don't understand, and obviously I'm not expecting them to, because a lot of you is your first time seeing me, but I know how to use the line off on every single track apart from Monaco and Texas. I just choose not to, because this is way more comfortable for me. So, I don't really know what the big deal is. I'm not ignorant and say, oh no, I need the line to break. It's like, you know, it's very difficult even with the line. No. I understand the racing line. You know, it turns people away. It's cheap. It's not cheating, though. I will stand by that. I use it too, so why are you complaining then? Or at least questioning it. So, that's a bit odd, but fair enough. Although your comparison to aim assist is extremely good. That's the best comparison you could possibly make, because it is true. Aim assist in, like, FPS games is like soft aimbot. But at the same time, the way I see it is that if it's part of the game, it's completely valid. So, yeah. I wasn't complaining. No, not complaining, but so you're basically admitting to yourself that you're cheating, is what you're trying to say, which is a bit odd, but cool. Have you ever watched Australian V8 supercars? It makes it look go-karting. I have recently, yes. Absolutely. I never watched it before, but I saw some clip on Twitter. I'm not sure if it's the same. I assume it is. It was at, what's the track called? It's not Bathurst. It's, I forgot what the track's called, but it was in the wet. And I'm sure you've seen it. It's just like there was these 3 cars scrapping in the wet, having little bumper cars. It was fantastic. And since then, I've watched a lot of highlights. I haven't watched any live races yet because it's in Australia, so it's usually like, you know, 2 AM for me. But it's very good. Clears F1 all day. Actually, most motorsports do, in terms of entertainment. I just love F1 because it's the fastest, but MotoGP, rallying, endurance racing, GTs, even, like, lower formulas are way more exciting than this, yeah. Very good video on YouTube about Bathurst, worth a watch. I will have to look at that, because I'm very interested. I used to be very, like, concealed with my, like, you know, racing interest. It used to be just Formula 1 and maybe Formula 2. But now I'm starting to watch everything. I'm watching a bit of IndyCar. I'm watching Formula E. I'm watching rallying. I'm watching everything. It's good stuff. You look and sound like the Fortnite coach, Destiny Jesus. Not sure who that is because Fortnite is a kid's game, but we move. You watch V8 Supercars? I have, yes, recently. Despite being Australian and one of the only motorsports I don't keep up with is V8 Supercars. That's fair, though. I mean, one of the main national sports of England is golf and cricket, and I hate watching them, so it's fine. Who will win the 2025 World Championship? Oscar or Lando? Max Verstappen. No, I'm joking. I think it will be Oscar. I'd like Lando to win, but it'll be Oscar. Bro, BO looks 13 saying Fortnite is a kid's game. Yeah, that's just because I've got a big head. I'm nowhere near 13. You watching any dirt car racing? Every now and again, yeah, but I don't really watch any stuff live because it usually requires some form of subscription, so I just watch a lot of YouTube videos. It's good, though. You watch NASCAR? No, that's the one... I watch NASCAR around road tracks, but... Like, not road tracks, like racing tracks, but not oval stuff. That... I do have the opinion it's a bit boring, unfortunately. Bathurst 1000? No, I've not seen that yet. I've seen the virtual one. But anyway, we have a Belgian Grand Prix to tackle, starting on the front row. And we're off to see the wizard No, I've stalled on the grid. Okay, we might be able to stay in P2. Yes, okay. Hamilton's had a bit of a stinker. You know what? I feel a here comes Sebastian Vettel moment on the cards here. David Croft is in the commentary box up there somewhere. Getting ready for it. Oh, wow. Leclerc is so slow through roads. What's going on there, Charlie? Oh, you are finished, mate. I don't even need to do the here comes Sebastian Vettel because I'm already past before the moment even happened. Bye-bye, Charlie. Easy, simple overtake. The AI really, you know, flustered his lines through rows. That was really poor. Good stuff, though. Take P1. And just like the sprint, it's basically exactly the same. It's the same drivers. It's Leclerc, it's Hamilton, it's Verstappen. Nice. Although Science P4 is quite cool. I've subscribed and I expect a reaction video to This Is Bathurst on YouTube. That might not happen. I don't do reaction. I mean, you can look at my channel. I don't do videos at all. But I do like to keep at least my YouTube channel 100% Formula 1. But maybe. Try a different line through here. See if it's faster or slower. It was a lot slower. Okay, not doing that again. Okay. Fastest sector 2, looking good. Oh, jeez Louise, Leclerc's right there. I thought I'd put away down that back straight, but apparently not. I'm hoping that even with DRS, my straight line speed should be good enough to hold off. Go, go, go. 0.6. I think anything above 0.5 I should be able to defend from. Let's see. Ooh, 0.7. That's nice. Oh, wow. Oh, he gained half a tenth. Nice. That's cool. DRS literally did absolutely nothing. Oh, no, I've gone on the awful curb. Oh, Nelly. They should just remove that curb or flatten it at this point. They should make that curb like this curb, like on the outside. You see how it's flat? But if you go too far, you're in the gravel. They should add that to there rather than that big lump. The same thing's at Saudi Arabia, and I keep going off because, like, yeah, they should just change it. Make it flat. Sausage curbs are dangerous. Although, to be fair, that's not a proper sausage curb. That's just like a bumpy curb. The actual sausage curbs are lethal. I'm glad they're, like, removing them around circuits now. Because, there's some very bad stuff that's happened with them involved. You're actually really good, thanks, mate. I hope I at least come off as decent, considering how long I've played these games. I have indeed played these games before. I like flat curves. I like flat curves a lot. Although, they're not, you know, I still like the odd bump. Like, Imola turns 1, 2, and 3 are very nice. They've got a little bit of a bump, like, up there, but you can still attack them quite hard. Seems like Leclerc's not going to let this one go either, which is a bit annoying. It's going to be bad news if he gets past me, because he will probably clear off due to having way more... Oh my god, he's right there! That's scary. Okay. Let's see what this car's got. Come on. Not a lot. No, nothing left. Okay. Can I fight? No. Leclerc makes his way through. That's annoying. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just annoying. Like that curve there. That's what I'm pointing at. You can't see me pointing. But you know what I'm on about. The outside curve there. You saw what happened when I went a bit over it. I just get stuck on it. I'd rather just get shot into the gravel, to be honest. You not have a day job? Not exactly, no. I do have a job. Woohoo! Stay within DRS is my main objective. It's going to be quite close, this. Come on, straight line speed. Unleash the power of my Porsche engine. Come on! Come on! Oh my goodness, this engine is shit. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm using little to no downforce, I'd be dead. I don't know the first thing about F1, but I'll say this is the only stream I don't mind in my shorts feed. That's very kind to hear. I appreciate that. I get a lot of comments like that, though. It's quite interesting. It's crazy to me. But I wouldn't say that about myself. And there are loads of people there in here that they don't know a thing about F1. But they stay here because of me. It's a new thing. It's very nice, though. What team do you support? Probably Williams, to be honest. I had a debate about it with myself a couple of days ago because I kept changing my answer between Ferrari and McLaren because until Cadillac gets involved, because then it will be Cadillac, right now, I don't have a favourite. I just sort of like them all, but I've now put my foot down, I put my hammer down in like a court and said, no, my favourite team is Williams. Hey, alright, Kimmy. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. Well, my tyres are now dead. Rest in peace, Fat Crim's medium tyres, unfortunately. Whoa! Actually, that's not too bad, 30% in 4 laps, that's alright. Maybe Leclerc's just different. Football team, West Ham. I come from a very, very, very long bloodline of both sides of my family of West Ham. So it's in the DNA. Some cringe football nerd could say that my blood is claret and blue. Although that actually makes me shiver from cringe. When are we stopping? Lap 9? That's not too bad, actually. Still a long time, though. Keep up the banger of streams, mate. I'll try my best. I hope to at least stream every other day at the minimum until at least the end of the year. And see how we go from there. Championship's coming? I don't think so. I think a solid 15th, but not a relegation, no. Nuno is cooking. Do you think Max or Leclerc could win? Equal machinery? I think it would be close, like very close. I feel like it would be like the McLarens now, only higher quality, but the same sort of gap. And I think McLaren would just edge out Leclerc. Speaking of Leclerc, here he is. He's going to try and overtake me, which is very disrespectful to me. I'm not going to let it happen. Well, now Hamilton's in the picture as well. You can see him. There he is. Hi, Lewis. Maybe he'll go for the double overtake and get me and Leclerc, or maybe he'll use me as a dummy, like Hakkinen and Schumacher did. I'm not Australian, I just love to say it as if, oh yeah, I remember when you said you were Japanese. It's a good feeling, though. You go, oh, good day, mate. It's nice. Jared Bowen or Hamilton? Oh, Jared Bowen. I mean, I like Hamilton, don't get me wrong, but Jared Bowen might be my favourite human ever. Bro is the sole reason I could give any little of a shit about my football club. Just got into F1 this year and your streams are great. Hope all is well. You're great. Oh, thanks, mate. That's a very kind comment. And welcome to the fastest but the most boring sport, where we love to look at drivers, you know, partners, and random celebrities you've never heard of. But it's good to have you. How am I expected to do 3 more laps on these tyres? I have no idea. Is my fight realistically for 3rd? I think it might be, because my gap to Sainz is coming down, but it's not coming down by that much. Come on, vehicle of mine. You weren't doing this in the sprint race, just like passing away slowly. Come on. How Lewis in a podium position in Ferrari is every fan's dream after Singapore. It's very true. I don't think it was just me. I feel like a lot of people were hoping that Hamilton would have an absolute blinder at Singapore. Maybe not a win, but even get on the podium, because obviously what happened a couple of days prior to that. But even so, I feel like just in general, Hamilton needs that podium for his reputation more than anything. I feel like if he keeps on like he is for like the next season, which I don't think he will, but if he does, then his career's kind of tarnished. I mean, look what happened to Perez. It's not a great example, because Perez only achieved like a couple race wins in his career, but he went from being one of the highest rated drivers on the grid, this absolute midfield machine, to being like just the worst paid driver in history. So, yeah, it's tough. What can happen if you have 1 or 2 stinky years, especially now with like the recency bias. It's tough. Are you a Max fan? Yeah, well, yeah. There are 2 drivers I prefer more, but yeah, I'm a Max fan. I'm a fan of everyone. I mean, even if I hated Max, I'd probably still get his cutout behind me, because it's the only one I could find at the time. The good side is Lewis got his first fastest lap award in Singapore and broke Schumacher's record for the most consecutive seasons with fastest laps with 16. That's a lot of years. That is quite a lot. I mean, you actually think it's not been a thing for a couple years now, since 2022, but Hamilton won a race every single year for what? 13 years or something? That's ridiculous, isn't it? From what, 2007 all the way until 2021, he won a Grand Prix at least once. That is outrageous. What a driver. Are you even a Lance Stroll fan? I wouldn't say fan, but I like him. Yeah. He's a bit of a prick sometimes, but aren't we all? Especially when frustrated. My name is Smooth Operator. Well, nice to meet you, Smooth Operator. My name's Fat Crim. Which steering wheel do I use? I use a Thrustmaster open wheel. Alright. Go. Time to do some serpentine. Oh, can't do any more, or else the FIA will be, like, on my case. Now, you can't swerve that much. Banish him to the Shadow Realm. They should have done that. In Abu Dhabi 21, when Verstappen was going down the first straight, and he was swerving, they should have given him, like, a 3-second penalty. That would have been really funny. Heartbreaking, but also just really funny. How I haven't crashed yet is quite unbelievable to me. And my race is definitely with Sainz, because, yes, I'm in P1, and that sounds dumb to say, but, like, yeah, I've actually got equal pace with Sainz, whereas the Ferraris, I know, they're way quicker than me, they're just stuck behind me, which is tough, but tough for them, great for me, obviously. Hamilton won a race every single season from 2007 to 2021, for 15 seasons, tying Schumacher with 15 seasons. Max has done 10 seasons now. Ah. What do you mean if he doesn't win a race next season, we'll be good? I want Verstappen to break that record. It can't be 10, right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's actually 10. Oh, wow. I'm very old. sometimes, even though I'm only 19, sometimes I do, like, look at certain situations and think that, what? That was that long ago? To think that I was only, like, 15, 16 when Verstappen won his first championship. That was 2 years before I started making content. That's outrageous. Are you married? No. Not yet. So even though I had no ERS left, the Ferraris couldn't get close to me. I'm somehow going to go into the pits with dead tyres and actually survive the stint. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Come on, baby, turn. There you go. But no, actually, I lied. I like to be a bit... I don't like to share info about, like, my personal life. However, I will say I am married. I'm married to F125. Right, well, Sides are starting to catch me quite quick now, so, best pop into the pits for some hard tyres. We've got 2 champs tied together. We can't have another go come in. If Max wins alongside Lewis and become friends, I think we're good until Abu Dhabi 21 happens to Oscar and Lando. I don't think that would happen, purely because I feel like the FIA are dumb, but they're not that dumb. Also, this season, although it's been obviously really close, there's just not the same fire behind Hamilton and Verstappen. Like, that was a full-on war. Whereas this is just like... I don't know, just like 2 very bang average drivers just having a crack in the best car, and that's about it. Ferrari needs to come together as a team. It seems like they have nothing but communication problems with the drivers and all the mechanical problems they've had. I think they're just ignorant. Maybe not the mechanics, but the higher-ups. Because they've had the same problems no matter which driver they've had. They've had Vettel, Raikkonen, Hamilton, Leclerc, all these, like, Alonso, all these unbelievable drivers. And yet they've had the same car problems. It's because they don't listen to the drivers. Well, the mechanics probably do, but yeah, it's tough. I feel like Leclerc needs to get out while he still can, because... well, that's not what you want to see, is it? I've just made me first pit stop. 5 drivers in front haven't, and they've red flagged it. That's cool, I guess. Alright. Cool. I guess we go again. Hello, Mr. F1. You're right, cheese sniffer. Have you ever watched F1 live? Well, no, I've never been to an actual race, but of course, when I'm here, every now and again, I do, yeah, I'm always watching races. I'm watching the race this weekend. If Lewis and Max, for once, get over the championship rivalry and do a 2017 when they had a good maintained friendship, I think we would be good. I genuinely think they are, maybe not friends, but they get along. They don't, like, sieve, like, out, like, you know, there's not steam coming out their ears in pure anger when they see each other. It's just obviously their fans are the 2 most toxic in the entire sport. Anyway, we have a second race start to deal with. Top 6. And we're away. And it's such a bad... why are my race starts so awful? It's like my revs are really high for no apparent reason. Although saying that, I am up a place. Someone's dead. Oh, it's Lance Stroll. Okay, so no one really cares. That's just to be expected. Right, up the roads we go. Oh, Antonelli, that is really slow. I'll have you, mate. See you later. Maybe? Yes? Yes? Okay, we're through. Next up, Lando Norris. I reckon I can get him as well. Come on. Come on. Get him. Get him. No, nearly. Not quite. Hamilton and Piastri scrapping ahead of me. I've just completely gone off track limits. That's my bad. It might be a little cheeky move here if I do this. Get round. Grip, grip, grip. No grip. This has really put some spanner in the works here, because I was confident a race win was on, and now I might not even get on the podium. What name is that game? This is F125. Oh, please come back, Norris. Like, please. Oh, my. Awful, awful grip. Hang on. I've had an auto-deleted message on Twitch. It couldn't have been that bad. Oh, it was just a scam message. Okay, maybe it was that bad then. Anyways, I think I managed to secure DRS back at least, but I'm just really sad. Like, I really am. If that red flag was like 15 seconds earlier, then I would have been good for a win, but it's looking like I don't even know at this stage, to be honest. I think I'd be lucky to get a podium. So I suppose it's a P4 I'm fighting for at this stage. Hang on. This could open up some doors. Maybe not. If they stayed wheel to wheel through the first sector, then I might have had a go, but unfortunately not. Quick, quick, quick! I mean, I'm kind of keeping up with them. Not really, but I am. Oh, get back here! This is frustrating. Right, Joan. Oh, come on, back off, Antonelli. I'm not in the mood. That's better. Not sure what I did, but it was very fast at least. Oh, come on, I'm so slow! There we go, it's a bit better. Not bad, not great, in the middle. Very bang average. That's good, though. Oh, there's a chance here. Come on. Get him! Get him! Get him! Nice. Is there a move on Hamilton as well? Ew. We got Norris, though. That's all right. I will take it. It is acceptable in my books. Piastri's already pulled a 4-second gap. Oh, Nelly. It's an offline game. I'm playing it offline, but you can play online against other people, yeah. Absolutely. Whoa. Oh my. What an awful, awful Sector 2 by Fat Crim. That is embarrassing. And watch your life for 1 hour? That is a lot of time. Thanks, mate. Nice little watch hours stat pad. I love it. Where'd you find the Max Verstappen poster? It's not really a poster, it's a bit of cardboard, but I just found it on Amazon, to be honest. It was just sort of on there, so I thought, why not? Oh wow, Hamilton's gone. Alright, fair enough, that's impressive. Well, hang on a minute, Lando Norris, what are we doing? I've never seen the light from an AI before, he actually just tried to do a Mark Webber on me. Fair enough. Does he have the straight line speed though? Oh, it's going to be close. I can fight him. Yep, all day. Outbreak. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay. Have you tried this in VR? Well, I don't own a VR headset, so no. Looks cool though, but not really worth like many hundreds of pounds for, you know. I'm getting so close to Hamilton, and it's just these corners I just can't do. No confidence, just skill issue, pretty much. Biggest skill issue award goes to Lance Stroll for Singapore 23 for holding the loudest DAP. Loudest DAP. I'm going to assume that's meant to say something else. And a skill issue for losing aura points every bad race. I would downshift, one less gear. If you don't downshift, if you didn't downshift the last gear, you can gain a boost in the turns. Well, I use automatic gears when I'm streaming, so it's a helpful tip, and I'll use it when I'm, you know, using manual every now and again, but now that's, you know... Actually, technically, I could still I could do that, yeah. Even on a... Oh, my, I can still downshift. I mean, I can still do this. Yeah. Although I am too thick to even understand what you mean, that's why people's tips don't really mean anything. Try manual. I can use manual fine when I'm by myself. It just... By myself, I mean not streaming. It just takes way too much concentration trying to stream and use manual gear. It's a bit like why I don't turn the racing line off. It just takes too much. For now, anyway. Come back, Mr. Lewis. Welcome to the fat crim. Oh, I've done it again. Just remove that curb, like, genuinely bulldoze it. It's so unfair. I go off by, like, I'm not even in the gravel. And yeah, it's like, no, you're not having that. I'm just dead. Then I have to put it into words. You know, I'm sure how you explained it makes perfect sense to someone who, like, understands it, but it's like someone else told me a tip the other day of, like, trail braking, and I was thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure I already trail brake, but then apparently I don't, and it's just me. It's nothing to do with the way you worded it. It's just me being too, like, I don't know if it's dense or whatever, but people tell me things that help, and I just don't know what they mean, so it's tough. Probably because I've never really gone that technical to, like, into, like, the ways of driving. I mean, I just brake, turn the wheel and go, to be honest. That's probably why. I mean, there's entire, like, books of things that I can do that will make me faster, but I just don't think about it that hard, unfortunately. Maybe one day I will, but yeah, who knows? You're smart and solid. Thanks, mate. Alright, Mr. Lewis, I'd like to overtake you, but you keep going away. Like, you're going away, you're going over there. You're like, come back. Please? No? Okay. Oh, Nelly, that's gone a bit wrong. Apologies. Keep it up, young man, you are doing great. Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you very much, sir or madam, or those of unspecified genders. Quick, quick, quick. Get him. Where you come from? Hang on, where did he come from? Oh, Charlie, stay away. Don't ruin this. I'm so way out of my league here. I'm supposed to be, like, near the back. I've got the slowest car, but no. I'm fighting for second. Meanwhile, Piastri's just gone, see you later, mate, I'm bored, and just gone and won. That's tough, really. Gotta be a medium tyre thing. Oh, my, oh, I'm starting a traffic jam. Where's the next car? Oh, the next car, oh, Alonso is miles back. Ah, okay. Well, I'm guaranteed, like, maybe a top 6, worst case scenario, so that's alright, you know. You'll definitely get there. Getting good at racing is a slow burn. Well, it's not just that, it's just that, like I said, I don't really have any interest in getting, like, faster or better than I currently am. Because I only play, like, these games, like F1 and maybe, like, Forza Horizon, which are the only games I really play, just, like, to enjoy them. Whereas games like iRacing, which I recently got rid of because it's too much money, or even like Assetto Corsa, which I play, because they're, like, actual sim racers, I do take them a lot more seriously, but yeah, just not really my thing. I do understand when people say, like, wait, what do you on about? What do you mean? But, yeah. Just try one lap without the racing line? Maybe. Depends if I can be bothered, though. That's all it really comes down to. Looks like you're having fun, and that's the main thing. Yeah, also just, like, yeah, just being comfortable. I feel like nowadays, people are so focused on, like, being competitive and being the best. Obviously not everyone, but definitely a spike compared to before. Like, I might be young, but I'm very old-gen-minded. I'm one of them, like, really old people on Twitter that say, I play games for fun. You do your thing and I love your channel, thanks, mate. I feel like I used way too many words trying to explain a fairly simple point, but it's just because every day I get so many comments about, like, the way I play the game, and I always try and explain it to them and they just never understand that, like, I don't want to. So, we move. Still can't get past this British man in my way. Also, I've just realised Piastri is pitted. We are now fighting for a win, which is, it's changed the stakes considerably. We have 3 laps left, and I want to overtake this man really bad because he's in my way. Wonder why Piastri pitted. Well, that's quite an interesting choice, to be honest. Go, go, go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Overtake him. Crash him out. Do something. FIA, get involved. Give him a 10-second penalty for being first in a Ferrari. That shouldn't happen. Last row is so bad, the barriers move just so they don't have to meet him after previous crashes. They probably do. I mean, they do say in Monaco, don't they, the barriers move. So they probably do that just for Lance Stroll. Well, you're right, Moise. Good to see you, mate. Oh, that exit speed is just outrageous from Lewis. I mean, how do I deal with that? He's just different gravy round that first turn. Actually, all the AI are. Or maybe I'm really bad at it. It's one of those two eventualities anyway. What it means, though, is that when we get down the main straight, I can't even get near him for a move. This is cringe. Lewis Hamilton, I will pay you £5 for you to move out my way. I understand that's not a lot, but it's all I've got to offer. So, you know, take it or leave it. Please? I guess that's a no then. That's cool. Thanks, mate. I just subscribed. You're happy now? I mean, yes. You say that like I was like upset that you didn't, which isn't true, but thank you anyways. I mean, I think in my entire streaming career, I've only ever asked someone to subscribe like once, and that's because I was near 1,400, 2,400. I don't do that. I find it a bit, not sure what the word is, but it's like, I'm not going to sit here and say to people, oh, please do subscribe to the channel, because at the end of the day, you know, that's turned me away a few times from other channels where they just beg, or even just ask. And in my opinion, it's like, you know, someone will subscribe if they like your content. If they don't, they don't. I don't need to ask people or remind people, you know? All good. Just don't have accelerator at the corners? Yeah, I think that might be me. Rather than, like, the car, but it might be, I don't know what it is. That's just what it is. I've also now lost DRS, so at this point, switch to plan B, which is don't lose out to Charlie, and then I'll be a happy boy. It's still a P2. Let's to remind you I am in the slowest car. Don't really mean anything, but it's true. You do have to wonder, though, what would happen if I was in that Ferrari? Would it be the same right now, or would I just be gone? Who knows? I mean, maybe if I play this game mode long enough, get into the 3rd or 4th season, we might have a car that's fastest or 2nd fastest, you know? Who knows? Should be able to stay ahead of Charlie, though. He is 1.7 behind. Looks like Hamilton's going to do what he did in 2024. Was it 4? I think it was 4. When he won in Spa. You know when Russell DNF'd, or not DNF, he got disqualified because of some plank or something. That was really weird. There's no way the teams do that on purpose, though, is there? Nikita Mazepin is so bad, every crash equals a repost of the Instagram incident between him and the woman. See, I don't really know about that. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen that, so I'm not entirely sure what I assume what it means, but yeah. Hey, I'm back. Sorry I didn't attend for a couple days. You don't have to... No, don't be silly. You don't have to apologise for not being in the stream. Everyone's got more of a life, so like, no. Go do stuff. Don't apologise for not popping in. We're on the final lap of the Grand Prix. I feel like P1 would have happened if there wasn't a red flag. I've still recovered to P2 though, so it ain't like I've lost out on points or something. I'm still in a top 2, which is my 2nd best result of the season. So we'll take it, absolutely. I'm chuffed with a P2. I love it. And also, no flashback required, which is quite rare for me. I only give myself 1 per race anyway, but even so, I've gone the whole race without any. Feels good, knowing that I can drive around fairly consistently without crashing. It's nice. Especially with what I used to be like. I used to crash so often. Probably once every 3 laps or so. So it's a nice feeling. But Hamilton rounds the bus stop chicane. Bastard. Fair play though. Faster driver in the faster car. Takes the win, but it's a P2. But Tim Tramnitz in the Porsche. A little skid as well. Good stuff. Not bad. I suggest doing some corner exits and pressure Lewis to make a mistake. Unfortunately, it's an AI, so they're not really going to do that, but thank you anyway for the tip. It brakes later in the DRS zone and also drains the battery. Yeah, but I think it's purely just that turn 1 exit. Everywhere else, it's either even or whatever, it's fine. But if he was a little bit worse around that turn 1 exit, I would have had you. But fair enough. Fair play. Alright, Formula 1 edit, or Formu 1 edit. Minor spelling mistake. Alright, guys. Maldonado is so bad that one incident between other F1 drivers equals a comment about him being washed and later crashes when he tries to prove people wrong. Yeah, he has done that, to be fair. Although, no one will ever forget Barcelona 2012. This channel was peak. Oh, thanks, mate. Alright, water. I can go live finally. Way! Oh, you have fun, mate. That's good stuff. Leclerc says, wow, bro. Yeah, I beat you. Look, you're third. Ah, have that. Good stuff. Well, we take 26 points overall. We take first in the sprint and then second in the race. So, me and Hamilton have actually done the opposite. First and second, second and first. And Leclerc's just in third in both of them. That's tough. But it's good stuff. Fastest lap. Oh, wow. I lost far. Yeah. Oscar bottled. I'm actually quite interested. Did he just, like, not... Did he go from... Oh. Oh, wait. So the red flag came out and he just didn't change tyre. How does that work? Because he was still rapid for the first few laps. I'm very puzzled. Look, this is where the red flag... Oh, no. Wait, what? Did he stop for... I'm so confused. It says he only did one... He did a one stop with a... I need help. Wait. Wait. Oh, there he is. Hang on. So he just stayed on the same... Oh, no. He went from... Okay, so they just didn't mention what he started on. Fair. Good race. Thanks, man. How much did your setup cost so I can know how much it might cost me? Just for, like, the racing equipment, so obviously the base, the wheel, the pedals... About $350. You'll probably get it for a lot cheaper now because a lot of this, I mean, all of this stuff is, 5 years old. But that's how much I got it for half a decade ago. If you include my really unbelievably good PC and monitor as well, you're probably looking at about $2,500, to be honest. Unrealistic Hamilton win. That's what I'm saying. They should have given him a 10-second penalty just for being in a Ferrari and winning. But, standings check. We are now P7 after a 26-point haul at Spa. We're now ahead of Tsunoda. And, well, we're probably not going to catch Russell. But, even if Tsunoda gets us... Well, actually, Antonelli's there as well. We're kind of best of the rest right now. I know Tsunoda and Kimi are in them fast cars, but they are also really shit. So, that's good. Leclerc still leads somehow. He hasn't had a good race in about 4 now, even like 5. And the constructors, McLaren lead by 13. We're on 81. Our fight is basically with Aston Martin. There's obviously no chance we catch Mercedes. And we're doing good. We're like, 25, 26 points ahead. It's good stuff. So, good race. On to Hungary. Scott's speed is so bad that when he drives a car, he kamikazes other I'm not sure about kamikaze, but there you go. He doesn't know what a kilometer is and he hits drivers. Okay. That took a dark twist, but was Scott's speed that bad? I don't really remember him, to be honest. I've seen him race, but I don't know. What's your favourite track? No, I'm not saying it, but my favourite track is Spa. It's a shame it's over. Hang on, I've had Leclerc in my chat, and now I've got Harry Maguire. You right, Slabhead? How's it going? The game is glazing Ferrari. Looks like they're on the hopium. They are actually. For some reason, they rate Leclerc, and, especially Leclerc, but also Hamilton kind of, and also just Ferrari in general, way higher than, they're supposed to be. I mean, in real life, they're probably 4th fastest, but with quite a large gap as well. And their drivers are good. But yeah, the fact they're winning races in this career mode is a bit far-fetched, if you ask me. You want to replace me at Man United? Probably not, no. I've got more of a goalkeeper build, because I just cover the entire goal. Alright, chassis. I still don't know what any of this means, so I'll just get this, I guess. Go. And then I'll get this. I still don't know what any of this means. I'm just going to get them and move on. Scott Speed was also a bit bad. He almost scored a point in Australia, only to fail because he got a 25-second penalty for passing under safety guard. How do you know these things? You're actually like better than me. But I do this thing sometimes where I'll just mention like a random moment, like when Lando Norris tried to overtake me at Ubros, I just randomly mentioned Mark Webber's overtake there on, was it Vettel? I think it might, no. Yeah, was it Webber on, no, it was Webber on Alonso around New Road. But like, you were actually better than me at it. You're just mentioning things like, so precise from like 15 years ago. How did you get that Max Verstappen cardboard piece? I just found it on Amazon, to be honest. Hang on, I can get a second sponsor. That's quite cool. Oh no, I can just change my... Okay. See, this has... No, I think I just stick with what I got, really. Yeah, stick with what I got. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, come again. Alright, let's get... Actually, I want to change my engine round. Actually, I shouldn't have to. It is hungry after all, although Webber's almost out of engines. I mean, look at this. I actually done that. 69, 84, 64. Meanwhile, I've done 45... It's not that much of a difference, but he's going to have to take a grid penalty soon. Outrageous stuff. You'd be better than Onana? I definitely would. Although that is also just a Man United curse. I mean, he goes to... When he got Trabzonspor, I can't ever say it, but that Turkish team. Is it Turkish? I think it is. And he's actually doing quite good from what I hear. And it's like a lot of their players. Anthony left, he's really good. Sancho left, he was good, not anymore. Rashford left, he was very good at Villa and also at Barcelona. So it's just a bit of a curse with Man U, I reckon. Very toxic environment, if I had to guess. But anyway. Am I the only one that as a kid was thinking Scott Speed was a stage name? Well, I don't even think I was alive when Scott Speed was driving, but, it's a bit like Usain Bolt. It's too, like, coincidental, but yeah, Scott Speed doesn't sound real. Should I do a live stream on vintage 80s or 50s or modern 90s to 25? I'd say vintage, because that sounds a lot cooler. Sebastian Alonso fight in Silverstone 2014 was close, but he still managed to finish ahead of Alonso in the race, because let's be honest, the SF25 is like the 2014 Ferrari because of design. Again, like, I don't understand how your brain can be that, like, full. Like, if I've seen that before, but I wouldn't have English, I would have never thought to, like, bring it up, because it's just not in the locker. It's very impressive. Just came across your channel when the shorts were F1 game. Is this the most recent one? It's 25. Am I still on? Yes. Okay. Begin. I like how you asked me a question in my landscape stream and then said thanks in my short stream. Nice. Right, Hungary. This is gonna be the complete opposite to Spa, to be honest. Spa, I love driving around and I'm very, very quick. Here, I really dislike driving around and I'm really slow. So let's see. My bad is... You don't have to say my bad. I'm just... Oh, I'm dead! I forgot my game, like, doubles in volume. Hang on. There we go. Why does that happen? Alright, begin. You know, I should probably actually... I'm gonna do something else instead. I'm gonna, I don't know why this thing happens, but every time I finish a race, no matter what I do, if I restart my game, if I restart my PC, my game, like, doubles in volume. It's a very strange thing, and I dislike it greatly. But yeah, I really dislike driving around this track for no real apparent reason. I just don't like it, pretty much. I think it's all like the medium speed corners. They're all right here, like these two. They're quite tricky to do exits on. However, I do have a bit of a, well, this track does actually mean a lot to me in a way, because in my first ever league race, I got a podium here, and at that first corner, I did an unbelievable switchback on 2 drivers at once, and got a podium in my first, my first league race. And that was like ages ago. I think that was F123. That was when I used to crash a lot. So the fact I went an entire race around here, which is quite an accident-prone track, plus with me, who crashes a lot, I was very impressed with myself. So, good memories. Still hate the track, though. Are you a uni student? I'm not, no. Round we go. Ah! Okay, well I didn't crash, which is all I really wanted to achieve there, so we'll take it. Good stuff. Alright, JP sailing. I hope you're having fun sailing. Okay, race strategy. I think again I might just do... Yeah, it's not a sprint. I'll just do 3 laps. And that'll be me a lot. I can't be bothered doing 5. P3 overall? I don't know what to think about that, really. I think that's okay. Not too sure. Prepare seeing Mariah Leclerc. That is a crazy name. It's almost time, to be fair. Behrman P4, yep, he's going strong. Probably not in like 10 minutes when everyone else has done a lap, but he's cooking. Quick, quick, quick. Must get this practice program done very fast because it's very boring. Just like real life practice. But yeah, there's just something about this track. I think it's the constant cornering and the curbs. I just can't stand it. Although, to be fair, if I had to take one track off the calendar, it would be Spain. And then Hungary, so it could be worse. Could definitely be worse. I'm barely beating the Delta. That's usually a bad sign. I'm hoping we get into quali though, that the pace is alright. You know, even if I can get into Q2 or just beat Mark Webber, I'll be happy. I think Ferrari are going to be strong this weekend. I don't know. I don't think they'll be strong for a very long time. They're ignorant about their drivers, you know, input on the car. They keep telling them to lift and coast or else the car's going to explode. I wish they were, but I just don't see it happening. I think it's going to be back to just McLaren business from the start of the year, really. Just sort of winning quite easily. Although I might curse them. Be really funny if, like, Hamilton gets, like, a P3 and Leclerc, like, a P2, or even if one of them wins now. McLaren doesn't deserve Oscar. I don't think they deserve either of their drivers. I think Lando's just as good. Actually, to be fair, I feel like the drivers don't deserve McLaren. They're the ones that have given him a championship-winning car. No other team would have done that. They might do in a couple years, but not now. Hello, Mr. Aston Martin. Oh, that's not an Aston Martin, that's a Sauber. Can we move, please? Oh, you also want to run. Okay, so that's a no then. Fair enough. Actually, it's a good test of my pace. I seem to be equal with Sauber on hards, so yeah. That should tell you it's going to be a tough weekend. Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, hey! Good, Gabriel! You are, like, ruining my lap, but at the same time, that was quite fun. Go on, lad. Quick, quick, quick! Get him! I need to actually do one more lap now, because, obviously, I was too slow on that previous one. Oscar and Leclerc swapping 2027 is the craziest rumour yet. I agree. Because I just don't see why they would do that. I mean, if McLaren are going to chuck out anyone, it will be Oscar. But at the same time, why would they do that for Leclerc? I feel like Leclerc's probably an upgrade, but you don't know. He might just not be. That's also outwards to Oscar, so for Leclerc's sake, that would be a blessing. Although I can imagine that Ferrari are going to build a championship-winning car the second he leaves. I can just see it happening. I mean, is there even, like, any, like, monetary value there? I know, like, Norris brings a load of money to McLaren, or his dad does anyway, but is there, like, what's really the benefit of getting rid of Oscar and getting in Leclerc apart from a bit more qualifying form, and that's probably about it? Have I not done it? I thought I did it. Alright, I guess I'm doing a 5th lap. Don't want to, but I guess I am. Oh, I need 50 stars. Wait, does getting a red lap, like, take 10 away? That is outrageous if that's how that works. Can you ban me? YouTube keeps showing me your channel, and honestly, nothing against you, I'm just not into this type of content. Of course, mate. Don't you worry. Not everyone's gonna like me. That's good. That's how it's meant to be. No offense taken. But is that actually how that works? If I lose, if I like do a bad lap, does it take 10 away? Because that is out of order. Like, bang out of order. Am I going to get this? I do lose a lot in Sector 3, especially with the squirrely rear that I seem to have. Oh no, we should be okay. Go on. Nice. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Both are very good, but I don't know. Both of them are the key member of the team. I don't know why they're going to chuck out any of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if they had, like, a gun to their head and said, like, you have to chuck out one of your drivers, I feel like they're going to pick Oscar every single time. But at the same time, like, in this situation where there's debates of, like, them dropping Piastri and getting in Leclerc, I don't really see that much of a benefit. It's like, if you were chucking out Lance Stroll for Leclerc, then obviously yes. Or even, like, maybe an Ocon for a Leclerc. Or just some, like, driver that isn't quite at that level, then yeah, I can see it. But to me, Oscar and Piastri, I do think Leclerc's better. I just realized I said Oscar and Piastri, but anyway. I think Piastri and Leclerc, they are similar. I think Leclerc's a bit better, but not by much. I just don't see the point. They've got a great dynamic as they do. I think the papaya rules are a little bit of a joke, mate. I could not agree more. It is the wettest thing I have ever heard in my life. Like at Singapore when that thing at turn 3 happened, they said to Oscar on the radio, we're going to take no further action. As if, like, if they deemed that Norris crashed into Piastri on purpose, they would have swapped the McLarens round because of papaya rules. Like, Lance Stroll ain't going to go even if there was a prime 2000 Schumacher on the line. Now, my point was that, like, I don't see the point of upgrading or changing Oscar for Leclerc. I don't think the upgrade's worth it. You know, you're putting your team dynamic at risk. You're putting everything at risk. I feel like they'd only do it if there was a massive upgrade like a Stroll or like an Ocon or like a Gasly, who I still think are great drivers, but just not at that level. I think you get what I'm trying to say. It's a part of racing? It is, yeah. It's not even just it's a part of racing. It's also just overcomplicated. It's probably the main reason why there's such, like, a war going on between Norris and Piastri fans on social media. It's because of all this papaya rule stuff. Like, just let them drive the cars. If something happens, you reprimand them, you tell them off, and then you move on. And that's it. None of this, like, oh, well, you crashed, So, like, Monza, for example. I don't really care that they switch round, because I wanted Norris to win, so that doesn't bother me. But the principle behind it is dumb. Like, a slow pit stop means you have to go and swap your drivers round. Like, no. It's a bit like the Abu Dhabi 21 thing. I think it was wrong, but because I wanted to Verstappen to win, I don't really care. But, yeah, it's all just way too dumb. Very bad. Right, well, welcome to qualifying at Hungary. It is raining, so I'm hopefully on for a good result, because the AI do seem to, at least for me, because of this improved AI mod I've got, they seem to unimprove, or de-improve, or whatever the opposite of improve is. They get worse in the wet. What are the key items setting up your driving console? Well, you've got a computer, you've got a wheel, and you plug it in. I don't really know what else to say in that department. That's just all I did. Alright, I'm going to up my front downforce by a little bit, because as we know, higher downforce in the wet is usually beneficial. And, well, what's the lap time, actually? I've done the wrong one. Stroll's only in F1 because of his dad? Exactly. I don't think there's no denying that. If his dad wasn't involved, I think he would have been chucked out in 2023. I think he would have got past 21 and 22 because he beat Vettel. Or actually, did he beat? I don't remember. But I think he was close to Vettel, and even though Vettel had fallen off a cliff at that point, they won't look at that. They'll just look, oh yeah, he beat Vettel, and that's it. But I think after 2023, when Alonso was his teammate and, like, battered him, I think that's when they would have, like, you know, sent him on his way. I mean, usually, the option to retire when you want is only given to the best. Max Verstappen can do it. Hamilton can do it. Lance Stroll's got to be the first driver ever to retire when he wants, when he's actually really shit. Fair play to him. Put wets, I am on inters, which aren't... Yeah, they're wet tyres. The wet tyres are really bad in this game. Even in full wet conditions, inters are still better, which is obviously something they need to change. Well, I don't know what lap times my teammate's done, but he is last, so it can't be that good. McLaren's engineers, first graders, it's lame at this point. I watched the whole 94-2000 seasons. Racing was real back then. Not papaya rules you've got to swap, it was just race. Yeah. Although that's the mentality for a lot of teams, it's just McLaren are a bit, passive. They want their drivers to be all, like, you know, chummy friends. None of this, like, rivalry stuff. No, none of that. Alright. And... begin. Are these cars faster than Ferrari and Lamborghini? In what sense? Because if you're talking about just their normal road cars, then absolutely. By many, 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 many seconds. Stroll was nowhere near the level of Fernando, and he will never be. I mean, many drivers aren't, but Stroll was like, yeah. It's like comparing Man City to Braintree Town. Like, yeah. Well, 4 attempts up on Bortoletto through Sector 1. I'll take it, honestly. I'm not expecting that much, but like I said, if I could just beat Weber and maybe get into Q2, I'll be happy. Whoa. Whoa. Can we stop this spinning about nonsense, please? Seems to kind of work, though. I found some time somehow. Go, go, go. I feel like it should be this difficult to drive. It doesn't look that wet anymore. It looks almost dry. Oh, I could use way more overtake. All right. Into the top 9. Lando or Oscar is going to win the championship this year. Either way, McLaren will win. In that case, let the 2 drivers race tooth and nail. Yeah. 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 Right, well, I have an 8/10 gap to the knockout, and I am fully aware that AI improved quite massively on their second run, so I am going to take a risk. Please let it pay off. Yeah, I think we're alright. Yes, we are. Top 10. And did Weber get through? No! He is last. Good stuff, Mark. You are getting the sack. Like, you're gone. It's not tuned. That's a crazy cob. Anyways, we need a top 10. That would be really fun. Top 10 is currently at 29.2. I don't remember what I did in Q1 because I keep forgetting to pay attention. But, let's go. Let's do it. You know, actually, let's listen to the game. Let's switch to recommended compound and see if we're on slicks. We are on slicks. Nice. This should be good then. Actually, no, it won't, because I still need to put in a good lap time. I don't think my dry pace is good for a top 10. I think my wet pace is. First and last time that's ever going to happen. Is it still slippery as well? Oh, a little bit. 21.6 has been pumping in. Oh, 20.7. Go, go, go. Itchy nose theory. Quick, quick, quick. Break it into turn 1. I'm a lot later than everyone else, though, so I'm hoping that might give me a little bit of a required edge. Definitely still very slippery, though. Like, very slippery. Quick, quick, quick. Why is everyone going full chat? Fastest sector 1. Love it. Don't lose the rear now. Don't lose the rear. Nice. Oh, lots of curbage. Not really what you want, but it'll do. Lots, way too much. Oh, Nelly. Way too much curbage. I mean, I haven't crashed, so that's cool, I guess. I'm now a second up. We might be okay, you know, even though this lap has been pretty dismal. It's a great word. Round the final corner we go, and yeah, this lap has been awful. Normal dry conditions would have seen me get knocked out, but I think I might just get through. And I do. That's really tough. 29.8, well remembered. I'm doing well, thanks, mate. Although I will say that lap was horrible. But that was really horrible. But, we're through, so I guess that's all that matters. It's just, it's not as undeserved But sometimes, you know, things, you do get things undeserved. So you just got to take it and, you know, move forward. Let's go. Q3. Oh, whoa, okay. Right, I wasn't expecting that. Thought that was a downsy drive. Well, that's just not very nice, is it, mate? Alright, well, a 16-2 is what I'm going to aim for, because realistically, I don't think I'm getting close to that. So, let's see. I will have to quickly take a quick 17-second break and get out of my face. Quickly dry my nose because I'm getting ill. You know when, like, you can feel you're getting ill, like, a couple days before? I've had it for a week now. Like, at this point, just make me ill and get it done with. Do you, man? I'm just Chaos. Well, it's nice to meet you, Chaos. My name's Fat Crim. I have zero hope and confidence for this, but we'll give it my all, as I always do. We're off. I'm going to watch you on TV and race on Shanghai at the same time. That sounds very good fun. It was still a bit loosey-goosey, to be honest. It's not fully dry. It's actually not a bad Sector 1, to be honest. And yet it's still behind everyone else. Actually, no, it's equal. I'll take it. And then we go round the ass bends. Okay, that's cooked everything. I don't think that's ever happened before, so you learn something new every day. Gosh, why Sector 3 really is poor, isn't it? Really bad. You know what, overall, I'm satisfied with that. It's very slow, but yeah. We got the power a bit early. If I do that, I will crash, so I try not to. Okay, cool. Is this NASCAR? I don't think you could be further away from NASCAR if you can try. No, it's Formula 1. I'm not even sure what happened. Like, my Sector 1 was pretty good, and then, yeah, just down half a second in the other two. It makes sense. But anyways, well, P10, it's what I expected, to be fair. I mean, I thought I could get close, but, no. Oh, well, we're ahead of Webber, that's all that matters. I don't know a lot about racing. That's great. Welcome. It's good to see you getting a bit more interested. I've been doing that recently. I used to only watch Formula 1. Now I'm watching a bit of everything. A bit of NASCAR. A bit of, you know, rallying. A bit of Formula E. It's good stuff. How do you have the Porsche? It's a mod. You can get it. There's a link to it in my description. No bias. Piastri or Norris? Who's better? How can I answer this then? Can I say Piastri this year, but Norris in general? Can I say? I think I could say that. Yeah, why not? Are you excited for Gran Turismo 8? No. Purely because I can't play it, because I don't have a PlayStation. I did play Gran Turismo 7, and it was one of my favourite games I've ever played, but If it isn't PlayStation exclusive, then absolutely. Rally drives are insane. Oh, mate, it's ridiculous. Like, yeah. I don't understand how they don't just, like, chicken out, because I would. I'd give up after one corner. I do miss Gran Turismo 7. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I love that game so much. Especially the Touring Car 800 series. I just used to drive them all day. So good. So good. But anyways, we have the Hungarian Grand Prix ahead of us. Starting P10. You can't really overtake at this track, so I'm hoping I can't really get overtaken either. One thing I have realised, though, is that I have left my increased downforce setup on. So it might go a bit pear-shaped down the straight, but we'll try and fight for the P10. I feel like he actually showed more in the race. Starts in 3 seasons. In rating... I don't know. I just feel like... I don't know. I can't really... I'm not that technical. I don't know. I just think in my head, and off the top of my head, I just go, Piastri this year, Norris in general. I was trying to think of a like, more technical reason, but to be honest, I don't really know. That was such a good race start, and I completely butchered it. Is there any... Oh, there's no one to my outside. Freelo! Get me into turn 1. And I will be going around the outside of this Mercedes. And I will be trying to overtake him. Which I have done. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Hang on. I love you too, Alonso. See you later, mate. Bye-bye. What a start. Hang on. Yuki Tsunoda. Bit of afters. I love you, son. Oh, that's close. We're all right. I mean, the only thing I can really think of in Norris versus Piastri debate is last year Norris battered him. Maybe not battered, but still beat him convincingly. And the year before that. My opinion will probably... If Oscar drives like he is now for the next 2 seasons, then I'll probably just say Oscar. I think it's because Lando's just been good for, like, longer. You know, that's all I can really say. Right, but I've somehow survived lap 1. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, let me quickly just do this. There we go. Just so I don't have to remember later on. Oh, whoa, why are they invisible? I'm not sure why that's happened. Very strange. To be honest, I think if Lando would stop being, like... I know he's fighting for a championship, it definitely seems to be a bit more, like, passive in his racing. If he wasn't that passive and he was also a bit more consistent, then I'd probably still rate him higher than Oscar. I feel like he's got the speed, he's just... yeah, a bit lackluster in other areas. Although I can't really say shit because he's currently beating me in the video game. So, there you go. I'm dead. No, I'm not. At this point, I'm just fighting for an point. I don't think I can stay in Russell's DR or Antonelli's DRS for that matter. Hi, mate. You okay? I've just subscribed to you. I'm doing great, mate. Had a great day. Hope you're doing good yourself. And also, thanks for subscribing. That's massive. Like, quick. Whoa, where'd you come from, Yuki? That's scary stuff, my man. We've got to relax. He's going to get me, isn't he, on the exit? Oh, whoa, Nelly. It's a good bit of racing, this. And I've managed to win my 1. But I imagine most of the race is going to be just that, just fighting. defensively. I mean, look at behind me. I'm basically holding up everyone else at this stage. So, that's good. Oh, I'm so... you know what the problem is around this track? I'm so, like, scared. I'm very scared of crashing, because I feel like all these curbs are a bit higgledy-piggledy. That's probably why I'm so slow. No DRS for Fat Crim anymore. I'm dead. Have you ever raced from the driver perspective? I have. I didn't like it very much, so I've stuck with this. Do I get DRS here, or does Tsunoda get more? He gets more. Valid. Alright. What wheel do you use? I use a Moser R3. Cool, everyone uses... I feel like I've never heard of that company before, and yet everyone seems to use them that's in my chat. I use a Thrustmaster open wheel. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I want to know my pace to Webber. I wish that was a thing. There was like a little gap. You know, like where it's got the leaderboard? I wish there was a little column underneath it that said my gap to teammate. That'd be very interesting. I'd like to know that. Because in this race, I'm not really bothered about position. Because I know I'm slow. So I just want to beat my teammate. I mean, I'm losing a second a lap to everyone else, so I'm obviously, like, very slow. I mean, you can see the traffic jam behind me as Fernando Alonso goes through. I can fight him if he doesn't cut me off, which he doesn't. And he's gone. Tough. 23 Piastri as a rookie, that's what I'm saying. Is that I feel like in a couple years, I will or maybe even next year, I'll probably say that Oscar's a better driver than Lando. This always happens at Hungary. I always qualify really high. And then I just spend the entire race constantly being overtaken by everyone else. And it's very demoralizing, like very, because like, I feel like my car won't turn. I can't turn, I can't exit, I've got no battery. And everyone else is faster than me. It's like a quad-layered shit sandwich, pretty much. It's really long as well, like 35 laps. Are we taking the piss? Outrageous stuff. Oh well, we move. Now getting done by Lance Stroll, that's when you know things are really bad. Oh, it's a long day. I'm losing over a second a lap to everyone else. Like, look at that. 3 seconds to Alonso already. Up on the brink of tears. It's sad. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And once again, I need to go and wipe my nose. Because I want to chop off my nose, you know. Ugh. Head up, push, push. I'm trying, mate. Unfortunately, I just don't have the car today. This is what I was saying, though, about they need to improve the AI, because around Spa, I was easily on course for a win if there wasn't a red flag. And yet at Hungary, in the same car, driving at the same level, I am now struggling, you know, with... I am the slowest driver on the grid. So, I feel like they need to just make the AI better so it's more balanced. But honestly, you know, like in like cartoons, like kids' cartoons, when someone's sleeping, there'll be like a big, like, nasal mucus bubble. That's literally what I get. It's like really annoying me. I really hope my hard tyre pace is quite good. Or better than this at the very least. I mean, I'm losing a second a lap to Lance Stroll. Can it actually get worse? It's like you can see I'm trying to go faster, but if I go faster, I spin. So it's a troubling situation, to be honest. To be fair, this always happens at Hungary in particular. Hungary and Spain is the same thing. My rears go off and I'm just really slow in the race. I'm good at quali, and the race is just not there for some reason. It also doesn't matter what car I'm in. If I'm in the Porsche, which is the worst on the grid, or if I'm in the Cadillac, which is a midfield car, doesn't matter what car I'm in, I just struggle really bad at these two tracks. The only bright side is, I only have to do it once and it's gone forever, because I won't put it on the calendar. So get through this now, and everything will be positive from there onwards. I was crashed on the second hairpin. That is extremely tough. I have done that countless times, mate. Don't worry. I actually get a little bit of DRS. Yippee. Change strategy? Absolutely. Yes, get me in the pits immediately. Petition for Aston Martin to make Stroll reserve and Drogovic second. Yeah, I would sign it personally. Yeah. Do you reckon Lawrence Stroll has ever said to his son, like, if you don't improve, we might actually chuck you out? Is he like that, or do you reckon he's more like, nah, you're doing fine, son, you're doing good? Alright, bye, Albon! Yes! Hello, common man smelling of Hamish. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good today. Pretty, bad time to hop in, though. We are currently experiencing the miserable race of the season. Cars undrivable, and every single other driver is a second quicker than me. So it's extremely tough right now. a very stark contrast to earlier when I almost won at Spa. It's like the car doesn't even feel bad. The car feels okay. It's just everyone else is a second faster than me for some reason. There's no point keep saying, oh, for some reason. We know, let's just carry on. Quick, quick, quick! Alright. Bye, Hadjar. Well, and I can fight him, maybe. He will have a lot better grip than me on the exit, but there might be a little chance. Yeah, there you go. There's a bit of racing. I actually defended from someone for the first time in forever. Quick, quick, quick. Run. Run away. Run away. I hate Hungarian. Yeah. It's not. To be fair, it's like I've said. It's not the track I don't really like, but that's not the point. I feel like my driving's okay. I feel like the track's okay, but for some reason, the AI, the automated controlled intelligence, are Ayrton Senna around this track. Look, they're almost past me before I even get around the exit. Although, to be fair, as we know, the AI don't get affected by tyre wear, so it makes sense, but at the same time, it's just dumb. Like, it can't be that difficult to just make the AI equal to me. But anyways, we're down to P14 now, probably 15 by the end of this next straight. No, we're alright. Webber's closing in rapidly as well. And I've still got this plus another 2 more laps before my pit stop. I am finished. Like, I'm dead. So like I said though, every lap I do, it's 1 lap closer to the end. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how bad it is. And of course, once I finish, like I said, I don't have to come back ever again. I'm trying to look at the positives. It ain't really working. But we're trying. I only ever watch a couple of minutes currently in Bali, so life's good. Good. I've heard Bali's a beautiful place. Although stay away from Bali Belly, because that stuff's bad. Stay out and wait for a safety car. I don't think that'd be. I think I'll be so slow that I wouldn't actually gain anything from it. That's the level of pace I'm at right now. I'm going to be behind Webber in a lap. Bearing in mind, I started 12 positions ahead of him. On pure pace, he's already caught up to me in 13 laps. So no, it's done. Like, I can't even get around a corner at this point. When did it go so wrong? But if I wait for a safety car, that wouldn't really help me. Because I'll be so unbearably slow on these tyres in a couple laps that it wouldn't actually gain me anything. I mean, I'm tipped. This is like, it's almost like driving in the wet. The grip is so low, it's like driving on wet tyres. And I'm about to get done by my teammate. Alright, thanks, Webber, for clotting into me. Horrible, horrible stuff, like, horrible. But we move. Quick. And common man smelling off Hamish with the $5 thanks, mate. I feel like that's going to be a massive beacon of light in a very dark place, which is what this race currently is. But thank you. That's very kind. Okay, right, we've almost finished the first stint. I can be set free on these horrible medium tyres for maybe 2 laps before the hards are exactly the same. Held up Webber for a good, second or so, which is beneficial to literally no one. But I did it anyway because it's funny. And we move. Oh my. Alright, go Webber, get him. Oh my, I can't even turn in the pit lane. Oh, this is an absolute joke of a game. Like, if anything, this is where my car is supposed to be. You know? But the point is that how can I go from Spa, where I almost win on pace, to this place where I'm the slowest on pace? Like, it makes no sense, but... and a slow stop, only to make matters even worse. Okay. Brits say I think I'm quite fast. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Oh! I think I get it. Are you trying to say that English people, like, when you pronounce a TH, you just say it like an F? Well, I don't, and anyone I know doesn't, so that's a bit of an incorrect stereotype. Eating beans on toast and drinking tea and wearing top hats, sure, but saying think, no. Ow! What was that? I just got a massive electroshock in my thumb. Ow! What happened there? I'm happy about that. Go, go, I'm trying, mate, I'm trying. I genuinely am trying my hardest. It's just sometimes your best and your hardest isn't enough. Quick, quick, quick. Rick! Oh, I'm dead! I got jump scared. Every single day, I get jump scared by the Taco Bell sound, which is my Twitch follow alert. But Scan Karting, thanks for the follow, mate. I appreciate that, but that scared me a lot. I also just realised you lot can't hear that. Oh, still funny though. Quick, quick, quick! So, like, the car right now feels amazing. Like, this feels fast, and yet it just isn't. It's a very strange paradox. I call it... I don't know. My pace seems okay, though. Which it's going to on fresh hards. I'm just worried about the, later on, to be honest. I have stopped 2 laps earlier than anyone else. Honestly, the other double stop, the 2-stop might be a thing that I go for. Depends, though. I'm just thinking a 2-stop might have actually worked. If I stopped, like, 6 laps earlier than I did on the mediums... I probably would have still been like P12, and then I stop, I undercut everyone, stay P12, and then do it again. I don't know. It's all hindsight, but I feel like that could have worked. But as I've said, my race is with Mark Webber. That's all that matters to me. Alright, Monkey and Jay. Alright, well, Webber is in. And he is behind me. Okay, it worked. Yes. I'm back ahead of my teammate, although I am in P20. So, it's a half win. We take it. We'll take it. I'll take it at the very least. It's a win for me. I'm ahead of my teammate. That's all you can really ask for at the end of the day. I have very good... See, that's what I'm talking about the undercut as well. If I stopped a couple laps earlier, I would have been even further ahead, and then I could have stopped again, but... Maybe I have to think about that if I ever come back here, which I probably won't. Max Verstappen takes the fastest lap. Well done to you, sir. Good job, mate. Well done. Good lap. Hang on, am I actually catching other vehicles in the Formula 1 Grand Prix? Well, that's just unrealistic for me, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Whatever, right? Good old scrap up there. I kind of want to be involved. Can I get involved? Please? Come on, let me in. Hang on, yellow flag up ahead. One of the McLarens is dead. One of the McLarens is gone. I don't know if it's Lando or Piastri yet. We're about to see at the top. There it is. Lando Norris. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Way. Goodbye. Bye, Lando. Here he is. Bye, Lando. And he's gone. That's tough. Whoa! What are we doing, mate? We speed up a little bit. Come on. Oh, these lot probably haven't stopped yet, you know. That's why they're so slow. That makes sense. What if you don't follow the racing line? I'll maybe be really slow, to be honest. Hello, Mr. Behrman. Can you get out my way, please? You are costing me a lot of time that I need. Come on! Get him! Get him quickly! Can I dive bomb him? From the top turnbuckle! Yep, all day long. Lovely stuff. Good move. Round we go. Okay. Has that message gone a bit wrong there, mate? I feel like you've said the wrong word there. "22 is the best" is also a very, not strange, but unpopular is a better word, because that's my least favourite. I despise F1 22 with a very deep passion. You mean racing? That's yeah. I hope so. I really do hope so. You're right, Ida. Round we go. Oh, he's going in. That helps. Thank you for releasing me, Gabriel. I'll be on my way now. Oh, geez, Hulkenberg's on fresh new tyres. Oh, I'm going to get cooked. I'm dead. And I've somehow back into top 13. I just realised everyone else is two-stopping. Could the one-stop be the secret to all my problems? Probably not. You never know. Might as well stick to the one-stop and see what happens, but... yeah. I mean, there's no way Hulkenberger's pitted, gone on to mediums, and he's going to do, like, 16 laps on them. Oh, went on the grass a bit. Don't worry, we're okay. I mean, to be fair, even if I wanted to stop again, I could. The hard tyres are very nice around here. My bad, English not my first language. That's perfectly acceptable, mate. Yeah. It's a bit, yeah. Yeah. What team do you think is going to win next season? I think Mercedes, to be honest. I think George Russell will win the Drivers' Championship. Quick. Oh my goodness, Webber's already caught up by 5 seconds. If that doesn't put into perspective how slow I truly am, then I don't know what will. That is really troublesome. I'm on a school trip? Nice, hope you're having fun. Should I get this game or some of the older ones? I've never played them, but I love F1. Well, this one's probably the best one in a while, although 23 is also very good. It's like every other year. 22 and 24 are really bad, but 21, 3 and 5 are all quite good, so any of those three, in my opinion. Just walked past my primary school chills. I did that the other day. As, Pierre Gasly goes through on the faster tyre. Nothing I can do, really, unfortunately. This one's awesome? I think so, yes. Probably my favourite in the whole series, to be honest. There are, of course, problems like any game would, but yeah, I like it. Well, Mark Webber on pace, although he started 12 places behind me. He is going to end up going past me here, which is a bit embarrassing, but I don't really know what to do. I'm just really bad at the game, unfortunately. I tried lowering my downforce, that hasn't done anything. I'm trying to save my tyres, that's not done anything, so I don't know. I think it's just one of those. It's just not my race. I was going to say not my day, but Spa was fantastic, so it's just not my race. Bye, Webber. Oh, yep, go. Well done. And good luck in the rest of your race, sir. Goodbye. I am now... well, I'm not last, but I'm pretty much last. Sick. The rest of these are probably going to catch me, so... it's tough. 21 is one of the best, I agree. It's the first one I played. What about F1 Manager? I don't really play them. I've played 24 a bit, but it's just not my kind of game. It's good, though. Everybody's saying their own preferred F1 game. Here is mine, 2011. Wow. I was 5 years old then. I didn't even know what F1 was. Nintendo DS, though. Cold console. Great memories on that little thing. is there still 12 laps left, or well, 11? This race is so long for no reason. Might just pack it in. Oh, Nelly. A safety car red flag would be really nice about now. Why is that happening? Goodness me, I'm so slow. How is Weber a second a lap quicker than me? It's actually got to a point where I might have to consider lowering the difficulty for this track only. Every other track I do 110 comfortably. And every other track so far, apart from Bahrain, I have battered Weber. Like, absolutely battered him. I go to here and he's battering me. So that should tell you all you need to know. Right, Marco. You're funny? Yeah, we'll take that. I don't think I am. But there you go. The A always runs 50-50 wins no matter what. See, I heard the opposite. I heard they run 23-23. Also, there's no way they run 50-50, because then they'd be good at Monaco. And they are... Monaco, they are the absolute worst you can get. Monaco, in this car, bearing in mind this is the worst car on the grid, I managed to win with an extra pit stop and a penalty. And I still won. And in my Checo career, I won by like 20 seconds. So no, I don't think that's the case. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a game issue, I don't know if it's a skill issue. Whatever the case is, fact is, I'm really slow. I want it to end, and we've still got a long way to go. I'm not sure, yeah, I'm not either, to be honest. Someone told me they always run 23-23. I don't know if that's true. There's not really much evidence to back that up. Maybe there is, because they're so bad at Monaco, but then why are they so quick around here is what I'm wondering. It's tough, but, yeah. We'll carry on. What's your allegiance? You have an Aston shirt, so is it them? No, my allegiance is to Checo Perez. I just wear this shirt because... I don't know. I've got an F1 jersey for, like, every team. I just pick one each day. But no, my allegiance is Sergio Perez and Cadillac. Come on, someone's engine blow up, please! Give me a sign, like, give me a chance. One for every team, not every single team, but most of them. I've got McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Aston, Williams, RB... I say actually, I've only got 6, but... Yeah. I mean, they all cost like £3.50 on AliExpress, so why not? You got a Cadillac shirt? No. I don't think they've got official merchandise yet, but as soon as they do, I'll be one of the first. I'm like saving up little bits of money just for that sole reason, and when they drop like merchandise, I'll probably get stuff. Alright, Marcin. Oh, my knee is on fire! And not in a good way. Right, don't finish last challenge is what we're doing now. That's how bad it is. I mean, look at Webber, 6 seconds in like 3 laps. It's great. Hey, you're right, Dennis. Hope you're doing good, mate. How am I? I'm not doing great at the moment, I'll be honest. I was about 45 minutes ago when I almost won at Spa, but this race, my goodness gracious me. It has been one to forget, one to like fully forget it existed ever. Like literally go into the space-time continuum and just remove it. Like just get it in the bin. It's been really bad, but apart from that, I'm doing great. You're doing good yourself, as always. Got home from school? Nice. Don't really have a reason why either. I can't tell if it's me or the game, I don't know, but we're doing really bad. I'm losing about a second a lap to my teammate and pretty much everyone else. The whole race as well, not just because of like tyres, but the entire race, even on brand new mediums and brand new hards, I was losing a second a lap. It's quite impressive how you can be this shit. Prison? What do you mean you got home from prison? I didn't realise prison was part-time. Hi guys, you right, mate? School is prison, of course. My school experience wasn't, luckily. And Scott! Oh, Nelly, okay. Yeah, that's... okay. I'll use my one flashback of the race, good. But it doesn't matter, Scott with the 2 quid. Yeah! Scott! What a guy. Or girl. Or any other. You know what I mean? But thank you, mate. That's very kind. Alright, no more flashbacks. That's cool. Not like I'm in a, you know, like an important position. It don't really matter, to be honest. It's like I keep saying, though. As soon as I get to the end of this race, I'll never have to come back again. So... that's what's keeping me going at this stage. Come on! Quick! Flashbangs? No, it's not a flashbang, it's a flashback. And Scott with the tenner! Now we can get a little meal deal. Come on. Thank you, though, mate. That's class. That is unbelievable stuff. Ah! You don't want to lose that 17th. You're dead on. This 17th will mean everything to me. Please, just let me have this. It's like Leclerc in Baku. When Checo won and he took Checo's first place seat and was like, give me the seat at least. It's like me, just let me have the 17th at least. That'd be happy days. No, 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 no. Did I get out? I think I might have just avoided DRS, unless the detection point's here. I don't know where the detection point is. Has he got it? I can't see. What's that? It allows you to go back in time when you cock up and make a mistake. I used to use one every couple laps. Now I try and limit myself to one a race. In other words, if I crash again now, that's me lot. I'm done. Quick! There's no way I survived 4 laps with Gabriel behind me. Like, surely not. There is no way this happens. Blue flags? Oh my goodness, we're getting lapped. I'm about, oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead, 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 I'm dead. Goodbye, passing away. Funeral's already booked. See you later. No, please. I've worked so hard. Oh, you bastard. I'm having you. Don't care. Have it. Yeah, that'll do. Cheers, mate. See you later. Right, where is Verstappen? Is that him there? I can't tell. I'm actually about to get lapped in a Grand Prix, which is very impressive considering I was 8th at one point. And that's just on pace, which is the more remarkable thing, really. How you can, on pace, go from P8 to, like, 17th and still being the slowest on the grid is quite amazing, but if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be me. They keep telling me about the blue flags, but Verstappen ain't close enough yet. Well, I assume it's Verstappen. It's a Red Bull either way. And let's be honest, it's not Tsunoda. Watch it be Tsunoda as well. Is that him? I can't tell. I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, maybe I could cheese it a little bit and end up buying myself some time. Alright, come on. Go, go, go! If I defend the position until the... Oh, hang on, look, that's what I wanted! He's getting out of the way! Yes, you legend! Which means now I can do this. And then... That's a bit dodgy. Quick, 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 go, quick, quick, quick! Quick, quick, quick! Quick, quick, quick! Quick, quick! Nelly! Go, go, go! Okay, that was a little bit... That came out a bit wrong. I was hoping to be a bit further ahead of Gabriel, but it's alright. We move! Might be okay if I just keep doing the same thing I am doing. Although one bad exit and I'm just... I'm annihilated. It's GG's. I can do this. I can do it. For the first time this whole race I've had a bit of self-belief. Come on! So Max Verstappen on DRS would have been lovely at this stage, but... Oh well. Alright, around the final corner to begin the final lap, I think. Yeah, it is. And... Go, go, go! Jet engines! And not... wait, what? Race winner? Oh, wait, that's it! Oh, I did it! Oh, I completely forgot that's how the rules of Formula 1 works. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm celebrating now. I got 17th. Oh. Well, there you go. I don't think that counts. I mean, I know I defended until the end, but that doesn't really count, to be honest, in my opinion anyway. Well, fair play, Red Bull and Verstappen. Good win. There he is. Well done. Good stuff. It It was you, hey, look, you! It's you! Look, you! You did it, well done, good for you. Oh. Hang on, armchair, ow! Okay, yeah, that's when you know it's cooked, ow. When I drive for like more than 3 hours or so, if I try and lift my arm to like there, it's just unreal pain. It's holy shit! No, we need a memorial for this. This is a generational run by Scott. Oh my goodness. You're going through the whole colour spectrum. You start with blue, we've gone to yellow, we're on to orange now. Go on! I don't know why I'm like celebrating like, yeah. But well, yeah, that's class. That is class. Thank you, Scott. That is unreal. Thank you very much. I mean, I'd argue that I didn't really defend from him because there should have been another lap, but at the same time I did, so I don't know. But yes, round of applause for Scott. That is unreal. That is unreal. Generational stuff. Well done. All right, well, unfortunately, the race result doesn't quite reflect. You know, it doesn't, it's not deserving of your offerings, but there you go. That is so embarrassing. 7 places down. I want to quickly, I mean, you can see on my fastest lap, my fastest lap was actually the slowest on the whole grid. And if we look at the race director, and we go to me, on the hard tyres, you can see, I'm in like the low 22s. Webber is in the low 21s. And that is the trend until the end. 22, I'm in like the 24 area, I think. Oh yeah, 22. It's, yeah. Entertainment factor. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, that was like the toughest race I've ever done. But we got to the end. We finished 17th. I'll take it, you know. 17th, that's alright. I do love the idea, though, that I went from this Grand Prix start in P10... lights out and away we go. Round the outside of Russell and Alonso. Got the exit and I'm like, I'm off, mate. See you later, Bob's your uncle, I'm gone. And it up the inside of Alonso as well. And it's like, bang, I'm up to P8. And then we could just see this just gradual decline. P8, I'm actually up to P7 at one point. I got Tsunoda as well. But then 8, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15. I pitted in 15th and I came out, got back up to 18th, actually 13th, and then 14, 15, 16, 17, and then stayed in 17. Oh my goodness, that is bad. What difficulty did I do? I did 110, which at every other track is perfectly like, reasonable. At worst, on any other track, I'll like get a P10 or like a P12. It's just Hungary and Spain, for some reason, just don't work. But we got to the end. We finished it. We have completed the Hungarian Grand Prix, which means A, the worst race of the season is now over, and B, I don't have to come back. So it's positives all round to me. Standings after that, though, Leclerc still leads. We don't know how. He's had 6 stinkers in a row, and he's still leading by 8 points. And we're down, and we actually went behind Tsunoda that race, which is tough. Not bad, though. Constructors, Ferrari have retaken the lead over McLaren. Of course, Lando Norris had that DNF. Doesn't help them at all, but Ferrari take the lead. And we're still in P5, ahead of Aston Martin, although Aston Martin have put a dent in the gap. Like, a big dent. They got, oh, wow, they got 10 points today. We got none. That's tough. What do you think of F1 25 and what is the best F1 game? I genuinely think it is F1 25. It's not perfect, as it will never will be, but I do think it's a massive step in the right direction, especially from the absolute disaster that was 24, in my opinion. I think 24 is the second worst behind 22. I really like it. And F1 Manager, I have played it. I did run a little series on my YouTube channel, but I don't know. It's just not my kind of game. It's a bit like F1 Football Manager. I couldn't get into it. It's just way too complicated, but it's a good game. I can see why people like it, and I've heard it's going to get cancelled because there just isn't enough interest, which I suppose makes sense. I mean, there's barely enough interest to keep the current these F1 games going, so yeah, it's tough. Good game, though. Good game. All right, well, season break. Hell yeah. Maybe we get an upgrade. Oh, wait. Oh. I thought there was going to be like a cutscene or something. I guess not. Alright. Autofill, 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 autofill. Thank y'all. Secondary sponsor discovered. That's cool, I guess. Does that mean anything for me or not? I don't know. Why do we keep banging on about this bloke I've never heard of still? I still don't know who he is. Probably never. Alright. Do we get up? Oh, wow, that's a lot of upgrades and research. Okay, that's already one failed. Good. I'll tell you what, if our upgrades actually, like, worked, then my goodness, we'd be cooking. Alright. Okay, there's another bit of research delayed. Okay, nice. Good. Can I not even, like, restart it? I guess not. Okay. Good. Oh, cost cap review. Under budget? No shit! I mean, there's nothing else I can get. I'm buying everything I can get. Might as well get another one of these. Let's go for... These all look pretty pointless. 2% each week is, like, nothing. That's really bad. Oh, level 1 of 4. I suppose if you upgrade that a lot, it'll probably go to 10, right? Why does he sound like my aunt? Oh. But yeah, aunt might actually be your uncle. Alright, Prem. I don't know which one to get. I'm gonna get this one. And then we'll get, what does this mean? That one, sure. And then... that. Oh, never mind. I can't afford it. Never mind. There's just way too many menus in this game. Like, way too many menus. It's so unnecessary. Okay, right. Yep, I want that one, please. And then, can I get this as well? Can I afford it? Probably. Oh, never mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest. I don't know. We do have one new upgrade, though, which I'll put on me. I guess that's cool. And, well, we move. Oh. Hang on. Nico Hulkenberg has shown interest in joining our team. Oh, that's just written in the stars. I wanted Hulkenberg in my team because he's German and my team's German. Hang on a minute here. This is unbelievable. It's a match made in heaven. I'd love to sign you for my team. Nico has reached out to us expressing an interest in joining the team and offering to have an initial meeting. That's allowed us to learn what their expectations are, and the proposed contract terms reflect the extent to which our team satisfies those expectations. Over time, we can hope for them to relax those expectations, which in turn will shift the contract terms to be more favourable to us. 6th! Ah! I don't think we're gonna get 6th, boss. You're sort of overreaching a bit there. Where are we currently? No, not that one. That one. We're actually, we've dropped further back. Oh, Nelly, that's quite bad. Yeah. Alright, well, that's cool, I guess. Well, we have the Dutch Grand Prix coming up. Let's, I want to change this round, I think. Are we good? Yeah, actually, I'll put this on. Well, that's going to be a lot for today. Got me 2 races in. One of them unreal. The other one couldn't have actually gone worse, I don't think. But it's over, so we're good. I'll be back on tomorrow, I hope. I've said that yesterday. I said that the day before yesterday, and I wasn't. And I said that 4 days ago, and I wasn't. But hopefully I will be. If I am, we'll be doing the Checo Perez career mode. And actually, I will be live tomorrow, because I'm going to be watching the sprint race quali with you lot here on the live stream. So that should be good. thank you for tuning in today. My voice is going. I need to go drink something. Probably a cup of tea. I mean, I've got the mug here ready to go. And we'll go from there. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you, Scott, for the 45 quid as well. That is, or 35. It doesn't matter what it is. The fact you donated in general is fantastic. Thank you very much, Scott. And we'll go from there. Hope you have a good rest of your days and your weekend coming up. And I'll be back tomorrow. See you later, everyone. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, good 3 hours as well. Nice.